Hey everyone, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing an anti-haul. One of you recommended in my community tab that I do this, and I realized that I have, I'm not sure if I've ever done an anti-haul before, but now's the time. A lot of holiday makeup is coming out, and I have to be honest, a lot of it just doesn't look attractive to me. So really it's kind of a perfect time for me to be doing an anti-haul. I feel like usually people make disclaimers during this portion, like if you are interested in any of this makeup, if you have already purchased and like any of this makeup, just remember it's makeup and it's just not that serious. So the first product within my anti-haul are the new shades of the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. Now, you guys might be confused because I really adore the formula of these blushes, but to be honest, I just don't need any more liquid blushes right now. I've added a couple new blushes to my collection, and though these shades also I think are really gorgeous, just right now isn't the right time for me to purchase them. They look really beautiful, so I don't think it's necessarily that these are going to be bad. I have very high hopes for them, and maybe in the future I will purchase, but for now, I'm going to hold off. But if you guys aren't familiar with the Rare Beauty liquid blush formula, both the matte and the dewy formula are gorgeous. I prefer the matte formula because it's super spreadable. It just gives you such an airbrushed effect on your cheeks, and a lot of cream products aren't able to do that. I think it just really is such a beautiful creamy look on the skin, but it also kind of gives you that airbrush look that a more finely milled powder might, with just a touch more emollients. I think the formula is gorgeous, but again, just not the right time for me. By the way, I am looking just through Trend Mood to kind of see what is out there. So this release from Clinique is their Cheek Pop Highlighter, and it is for the Lunar New Year. You know how sometimes brands will come out with like a beautifully embossed holiday highlighter? This one just looks kind of cutesy to me, and for some reason it's just reading a little bit cheap rather than fun. I don't know. And also this kind of color wouldn't look good on me, so this is definitely a pass. This isn't really part of an anti-haul, but I also see that Olaplex is coming to Ulta, which is amazing. I love Olaplex. Recently I've been using the shampoo and conditioner, and I just really am liking them. Really just beautiful, beautiful hair products. Okay, Machine Gun Kelly is coming out with nail polish. You guys, I don't really... I feel like I'm not doing a lot of anti-hauls just because it's just very, I just don't have an opinion. Well, I will definitely not be buying it, but one way or the other, I mean, it's cool, you do you, I guess. Definitely doesn't excite me. Now, I will say the liquid freestyle highlights from Fenty that have recently dropped, I'm interested in swatching them in person because especially with some of the lighter shades, I feel like they could give me a little bit of that Charlotte Tilbury highlighted look. You guys know the Charlotte Tilbury highlights are some of my favorites ever, and I'm holding out hope on this. I'm not super excited about it, but I just want to see it in person because I'm very picky with liquid highlight, and because it's another step for me to take within my routine, and a lot of my base products, foundations already give me a bit of a glow. It really has to be giving me something different for me to use. So I just don't want to buy something I'm not going to use. So we'll see where I end up on that. I would like to swatch it in person. However, I'm probably not going to buy these products from Nabla, but I have to say they do look gorgeous. I think Nabla is beautiful, and I would love to try more Nabla products, but the glitter particles on here are pretty big, and I would be worried that my eyelids would react poorly to them. Do they look gorgeous in photos? Absolutely, but I would just be a little bit worried that the friction of taking off this makeup would not be great for my eyes. Maybe some of you guys can relate, but I will probably be passing on this. The mascara, the gold packaging looks cool, but mascara is also one of those things. It takes a lot for me to get excited about mascaras. Looks beautiful in the eyes, probably won't pick up, but if you guys do have experience with these glitters with the larger particles, let me know if you have like a little trick when you take them off so they don't irritate your eyes. I would be kind of interested in that. The makeup eraser 7-day set, and it's all of these old Nickelodeon cartoons. I was definitely a Nickelodeon fan. I watched all of these shows. Now that being said, I wouldn't buy them because they're Nickelodeon themed. I think it's fine. But the makeup eraser product in and of itself, the idea that you can reuse them, that I'm all here for. So the collaboration itself doesn't necessarily excite me. So for what it's worth, I don't think that I will be purchasing it. I'm editing right now and I just realized this, but why do these kind of look like diapers? Do you guys get a diaper vibe from these? Just me? Next we have the Supreme Nudes Quickie palette from Artist Couture. Really, Artist Couture has never been a brand that has really excited me. Granted, these swatches look very beautiful, but I don't think the swatches are attractive enough for me to want to purchase this. Now, if these were all cream shadows, then I might, like, you know, it might pique my interest a little bit. I've been thinking about this. I feel like, you know, most people on the internet that talk about makeup, you know, kind of fantasize about the products that they would create. And I would love to create a cream shadow palette. I feel like those don't really exist. Maybe one day, I don't know. But just putting it out there, it takes a lot for me to buy a powder eyeshadow palette. But if this was a cream, hey, I don't know anything about this brand. Can I be honest? I feel like I've gone through a bunch of products and I recognize a lot of these brands, but I'm not super excited by a lot of these. That being said, these photos do make the perfume look very attractive. I guess it's the Eden Juicy Apple. Do you guys ever use that, the DKNY apple perfume? That was like one of the first fragrances that I ever purchased. And I imagine if I smelt it again, I would probably still like it. I do like more of a sweet scent rather than something super floral. I tend to lean towards more sweet scents. Honestly, it's a fusion of crisp and juicy red apples, sweet berries, and fresh floral notes. It sounds pretty good, but will I buy it? I don't know. Okay, now the pre-show glow texturizing 10% AHA treatment. I gotta be honest, I am so picky with exfoliating treatments. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. It's just so easy to mess up your skin barrier with chemical exfoliants. And I feel like that is kind of like the rookie mistake that I made back in the day when I started getting into skincare, is just way over exfoliating. I wish brands would refocus on just innovating really gentle skincare, or focusing on like sunscreen, for example. I don't know. This is not something that I would buy. However, a chemical exfoliant that I've been really liking is this one from Glow Recipe. So Sarah Palmyra recommended this one for folks with very dry skin that still wanted a BHA to help unclog their pores. I've been trying it. I just got like the baby size and it is very good. So if you are a fan of like the Paula's Choice BHA, but that one is still a little bit too drying on you or intense for you, this is like an essence version of that. It has a little bit more emollients. It almost has, I can show you the texture really fast. It almost has kind of that sticky, see, it has a little bit of that tack. There's good hydration to this, so you're not going to very easily over exfoliate. And also I found that this has pretty much dealt with my blackhead situation, which was kind of getting out of hand. Next we have the Viva Glam lipsticks. One of the first like high-end beauty products I ever got was a Viva Glam lipstick from MAC. Honestly, I think I've had it for probably 10 years. It's long gone now. So there is a blue, a red, and a yellow. Will I be purchasing this? No. But Keith Haring is pretty cool, and I can understand why this would be just something different for them. Okay, the spring collection from Givenchy. Also, will not be purchasing this. This just doesn't look like anything different for them. I feel like I've seen Givenchy do all of these products before. And I understand that like a lot of what spring collections are about are just releasing new shades, limited edition shades, but I don't know, it's just not something that really excites me. Again, I think maybe part of the reason why I haven't done anti-hauls is I look at a lot of these products and they don't really evoke strong emotions for me. I'm just kind of like, probably not. Like, I'm probably not gonna buy it. Okay, this one, I know this is an anti-haul, but I will 100% be purchasing the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is going to be releasing next year. I will definitely be purchasing it and reviewing it for you all. It looks like it's exactly what I would want in a foundation, so if that's worth anything to you guys. Lawless has a couple of new shades in their lip plumper. I probably won't purchase these just because I recently picked up this one for the first time. This is, actually I'm wearing it today. This is the shade Velvet. This is what's kind of giving me that glossy, plumped up look. I love this formula. If you have fine lines on your lips, this does an incredible job of giving your lips a really smooth appearance, that beautiful water droplet kind of effect. But I have quite a few new lip products that I want to kind of get through, so I probably will just be focusing on using this one. Okay, Billie Eilish's fragrance looks delicious. I'm pretty sure it like has been sold out. I mean, it looks beautiful. I love the packaging. Would like to see some reviews of the fragrance. The notes do seem attractive. Musk, spices, cocoa, like, I mean, it does seem like it would be really nice. Like, there are a couple of items that I've seen that I'm kind of interested in, but really none of this is piquing my interest. It's nothing that I would be like, I immediately need to go out and purchase. And maybe that's just what anti-hauls are about. Again, this is the first time I've done one. Was this interesting to you guys? Just to hear me say that I don't want any of this? Let me know down below if you enjoyed it. I know I don't have a lot of like strong opinions one way or the other, so it might not be that interesting. But you guys can feel free to let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one.